It is a women's strawweight matchup between Felice Herrig and Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Well, she's one of the more well-rounded fighters, DC, that we have in this division. A true mixed martial artist. Her first martial art was MMA. That certainly helps.
Yes, she's a new breed of fighter. A fighter that, as a young girl, she was brought into a gym. And in that gym, she told the coaches, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to kickbox and box. I want to do it all.
Right.
Is there an MMA class for my daughter to take part in? She did that from day one, and you see all that development over the course of a lifetime has led her to the octagon, where she is already making her impact.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want to get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Kowalkiewicz is 34. Herrig is 35. The reach is the same. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 12 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 9 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Crystal Lake, Illinois, Felice Lil Bulldog Herrig. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
So here we go with round 1. We're expecting a lot of action and really to see both women challenged in all phases of mixed martial arts.
They're both so talented. They're both so good at every aspect of fighting. I want to see who can truly force their style on the other one.
And there's a takedown attempt. Double jab there by Kowalkiewicz. Oh, and she connects there. Beautiful punch.
Great punch, but what's next? What is she going to use to follow it up? It's a beautiful fast foot jab with meaning.
Slipped and countered by Kowalkiewicz. Well, to no one's surprise, she chooses to engage in the clinch here early on, and you know she can go for days. She can do this for 15, 25 minutes if need be.
She can do this all day. She can fight this position all day. So for her and her corner, they're very excited about where we are right now. Nice punch land.
All right, so now she engages in the tied clinch, and of course, if you're fighting hands as the opponent, you leave everything else wide open.
You leave everything open, and she will dig big brutal knees to the body.
Oh, look at her connecting with yet another uppercut there. She has found her rhythm. She has found her flow state. And defensively, the other fighter's going to have to adjust or this fight's going to end soon.
She's got to stop anticipating straight because she is splitting her guard every time with the uppercut, whether it's on the right side or on the left side.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have now landed for Poland's Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, get fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's gonna be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Nice punch there by Kowalkiewicz. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Man, her head is just getting snapped back like a turtle. Beautiful combination once again, and she just hasn't been able to adjust.
Striking defense should not be employed by getting punched in the face. She has to move her head, keep her hands up to avoid taking all these clean shots.
Again, back into this position.
What a beautiful takedown.
In full guard now, DC, and I know when you're in this position, you're looking to pass the half guard pretty quick.
Oh, absolutely. Trying to get the half guard so I can start to get up.
Eric's trying for the Kimura submission here. And this might just be a matter of time. In the fight.
Now she's in full mount.
90 seconds now to go in round one. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Harry. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling could really be entertaining.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Harry. Oh, hammer fist here by Kowalkiewicz. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
"30 seconds remain in the round." All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that time.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Battle for position here. That knee might have landed there. All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
Ready? Round two is underway.
What a punch.
Oh, tags her with the overhand.
Another punch to the head.
I'm not sure her striking has ever looked better, DC, finding the range with relative ease here tonight.
She's doing a great job of timing everything. She is seeing everything out there.
Well, you hate to be overly critical because she has landed some good shots, but really nothing in terms of combinations tonight.
She's got to let it fly, man. She needs to let the combination fly. She's got to find the confidence, know that all that repetition, all that work with her boxing coach is going to pay dividends inside of the octagon.
Oh, spinning back fist lands. All right, so she goes to the kick and properly lands. Nicely done there.
She has done that over and over again. Every time she throws it, it's landed.
All right, so 77 total strikes have now landed for Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Well, the accuracy rate, you'll have to take my word for it, DC, but 59% on the connections thus far against Felice Herrig. Oh, elbow strike landed by Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Well-placed kick there by Kowalkiewicz. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Oh, that's a nice strike. What a body kick.
Oh, how about this kicking game on full display tonight?
Kicks back to back, truly mixing up the target. Sight to behold.
Oh, Superman punch. Rips the body there. Kowalkiewicz's shot there is blocked. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice punch there by Herrig. DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight.
Herrig has got full mount now. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. All right, so no surprise, once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's gonna be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's gonna control the engagement from this 50-50 position? You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now she's got the tie clinch. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Nice punch by Herrig. All right, so the fighters are, that is how you scramble, folks. Left hand counter there. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. We'll see who will have the upper hand here, Jim.
There are so many options to dictate and control this exact position. Who is going to take advantage of it?
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Under a minute to go here in our second round. Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
So she holds on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin. Ooh, what a punch.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Big knee there to the chest. Oh, huge elbow. What a round. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
All right, 5 minutes to decide this one. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any sign.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
There is the kick, that one checked by Herrick.
Another clinch position.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Beautiful body move landed right under the elbow.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter is able to advance their position from here.
Who's gonna be the first one to attempt the takedown? Both of our combatants have the ability to score and secure the position. Who's gonna be the one that makes the first move?
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Nice punch there.
All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
She lands a switch knee.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate. Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Herrick. Man, that hurts to watch as she continues to punish her opponent's body here in this round.
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Well, not an easy night at the office for our stats producer or for the opponent. 163 total strikes have now landed for Poland's Karolina Kovacic. Just below 50%, by the way, 49% the accuracy rate on the strike attempts against Felice here. And she lands another punch there, and this was not a pre-existing cut that she came into the fight with. She caused it, and now she's targeting it.
She caused it, and that is her handiwork. Landing a great strike caused it.
Oh!
She is such a reverse striker. And that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish the fight.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and get back to your feet. Nice right hand.
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort.
Ooh, how about that reversal by her there, champ?
That is a fantastic transition by this young lady. What a job.
Herrick's got the full mount. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Well, committed to the body work. You see the results. Look at the redness on the right side of her body. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Herrick. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Final seconds of the fight. And there it is. So her best entry, I think, in terms of the offensive wrestling and the takedown attempts, finally gets her opponent down for the first time tonight.
It feels like she gave up on getting the takedown, So it started to flow more naturally.
Right.
She was not forcing her entries anymore. Just let it come to her, and now she's got the takedown to speak for.
All right, so the fighters go the distance. Pretty competitive fight, but certainly there was a striking advantage, and it was hers.
The advantage belonged to her, and you knew the longer she would be able to keep this fight upright, the better the chances were that she was going to get the victory. This fight never hit the ground, and she used that striking to win a pretty easy decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Carolina Kovacevic.
Well, you got to figure her challenges are only going to get stiffer from here, but she passed this test tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And she needed this, right? This goes to the maturity of her career. The fact that she is growing and growing and growing and can win a tough fight over an extended period of time.